Hey guys, so as promised, it is Monday. And Monday, since it begins with the letter M, we are going to go ahead and look at medicine cats, or in Brightheart and Briarlight's case, cats who helped out in the medicine den. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot of them, but let's just go down the line and take a look at all of them. Most of my medicine cats are ThunderClan. I also have a lot of ShadowClan, but WindClan and RiverClan are a little they're a little short. I need to work on making more of those because I really want to make Brambleberry and Mudfur from RiverClan. I would also like to do Willowshine and Caristal Flight. So yeah, there's a lot that I would like to finish. Oh, and Puddleshine. I love Puddleshine. But let's just go ahead and go down the row here. And some of these are old and new. Some of these you may have seen in other videos, but here we have Cloudberry. Cloudberry was originally from RiverClan and came to ThunderClan after Ravenwing was killed by Mapleshade because they needed a medicine cat. You guys have already seen Goosefeather. I get asked how I did his fur, like how I made it stick out like that and made it look all matted. That is, what's it called? Enamel. So what you do is you go to a hobby store and you can get enamel, and it comes in like a regular paint bottle, and you just get one of those thick paint brushes, the ones with the yellow bristles that are real thick for oil paint, and you just splotch it on and let it dry over time, and maybe do a couple of coats, if not 3 in that, and you'll get something like this. Now, he was originally a schnauzer, and I used him because I liked his face, I liked the ears, I liked the little look, and I made his tail, and his ears were kind of raggedy, which is what Goosefeather's ears are. And his whiskers are made of wire, a really thin wire that you can also buy at any hobby store. And I stuck them in there and also painted them to his face, so they will not be coming off. But I think it adds character. And then we also have his apprentice, Feather Whisker. Now, same thing. These whiskers are just wire. And I actually painted the wire. They didn't come white. And I apologize. My hands actually have some paint on them, and I'm going to show you why in a minute, but this is Feather Whisker. And not all of these are done. Like I said, a lot of them are old, and I'll be redoing them here. We also have Spotted Paw. I made her when I had to review Spotted Leaf's heart. And we have Spotted Leaf herself. She's actually one of my favorite cats that I've done. A lot of work went into her. And then we have good old Yellow Fang. And again, I used enamel paint to do her fur. And then this is my Cinderpaw, but I'm actually remaking Cinderpaw out of this model because I think it fits better, because as you can see, she has a little leg that naturally kind of limps and her tail is nice and plump, so I will be using her instead. And then we have Cinderpelt. Cinderpelt is actually my favorite warrior cat for a number of reasons. And then we have Leafpool. We have J-Paw. J-Paw was fun to work on. And that's a little feather that I painted back there. Whoops. Whoops. Just falling all over the place. I actually have 2 J feathers. Here's one. And basically, I made his eyes that way to make him look blind, but what you do is you take pearl paint. They have something called pearl metallic paint. You take that and you put it over the blue, and that's what gives it that filmy look, like he's blind. But I actually have 2 J feathers, because I was planning on selling one or giving one away. I may still do that, I don't know. Time will tell. And then we have little Miss Briarlight over here. I am still currently working on her. As you can see, she's a mess. Her head isn't even attached, actually. But I went ahead and added some leaves, and there's actually leaves caught in her tail, which is going to look way better when it's done. But I did this so that she would stand better. And had to take the paint off her head. And as you can see, there's a magnet so that it'll stick together, but later I'm going to go ahead and glue it. We have Brightheart. She wasn't a medicine cat, but she did help out in the medicine den a lot. I have a lot of love for Brightheart. I actually had to shave down her little fur right here and take her eye out with the scalpel. And then we have everyone's favorite little warrior. Warrior. I'm not saying warrior, I'm saying worrier. But this is Alderheart. I may redo him as well. He's an old one. And then we have Hawkheart. I don't know what I was doing with Hawkheart. I was trying to do something a little bit different. But I might redo his eyes and make him more cat-like. Otherwise, I think he turned out okay. I'm gonna show you Barkface in just a minute. But let me go ahead and finish showing you this one's running nose. Got his little boogers. And then one of my favorite ones that I did is Little Cloud. This is when I started changing the eye colors and the eye shapes, and he was my first one that I did that to. And as you can see, he turned out beautifully. And then Flametail. And then we have Mothwing. She is one of my only River Clan medicine cats that I have. She's my only medicine cat, I should say, from River Clan. And then I don't have any medicine cats from Sky Clan, but I do have Tree. I know he's technically a mediator and he's not done yet, but I think it works. And anyway, the reason why I have paint on my hands is because I completely forgot I was doing this today, and I was working on Barkface. I'm updating his paint, but also I wanted to show you guys something. So sometimes I have to remove their heads to fix the body, because Barkface was originally a bird model, and I had to add the limbs and create his tail and shave him down and all that, so I had to remove the head in order to do that. And this is what you can do, because sometimes when they fall, the head will come off. So how to prevent that from happening is, I discovered, you take a toothpick, you use a Dremel tool. Let me see here, hold on. You use a Dremel tool to drill a hole in the neck, and you stick a toothpick in there. And then you drill a hole very carefully in the little knob that spins, and then you just slide it on. Whoops. Well, more graceful than that. Here. It's hard for me to film and do this at the same time, sorry. But yeah, so, and what that does is it creates a skeleton to hold the neck and head in place. Now I can actually shave it down to where it won't be sticking out as much. No big deal. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to create a skeletal system for him to make sure that his head will stay on. It also makes it more stable. So, excuse me, that way when I drop him, his head is less likely to break off and come off. It's something I highly recommend. Be sure when you use the Dremel to make the hole deep, you need to make it really deep so that it is very sturdy and has a strong foundation so that the head won't fall off. But yes, so with Briarlight, it took me a while to discover that, and I actually, like I said, I have magnets inside her head, but I may just go ahead and glue her head back on as soon as I'm done. But those are all my medicine cats. So yay, we got part 1 of the first day of the week, medicine cats. So write down in the comments below who you think I'm going to review tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday. What do you think I'll be reviewing Tuesday? Alright guys, thanks. Bye.